Delicious
square.
meals and bread.
Samarkand bread, Iran big bread, okay? And Bukhara, for example, historical statues, places like Nabi House, yeah? And then we can ask them to stand up and leave their poster, and again, to move clockwise, ask other groups what? To add facts. Facts. Or maybe opinion too, why not? Okay? Or they can draw, for example, Andijan is famous for its car industry, yeah? They can Uzavto, they can draw Damas or maybe Gentra, I mean Uzbek brand cars, if they are good at drawing, but it's not required. And then after this, we can ask groups to present their region. Okay, they can use their own, of course, and additional information because it's helpful. Okay, for example, if group 1 have only 1, 2 facts, maybe other students from different groups can add other information. And this is where they can present the whole region. Okay, so historical places of Uzbekistan. Or if we talk about, for example, we have topic Great Britain, yeah, and United States, yeah, of America, yes. We study main cities, yeah, main cities, places. So we can adapt this round robin into our country study what? Lessons. Any other ideas? How can we adapt this activity round robin? Of course, it involves what? Movement, yeah? Movement. The stage when they go around, it looks like art gallery, yeah? They walk around, nice picture of Gentra, but I'm good at drawing that. And they draw, for example, the bus. It's perfect, yeah, I'm good. For example, yeah? And they walk around and they learn. At the same time, they learn from other groups, yeah? Okay. Any ideas? How can we adapt this activity round robin? Yes, it includes, some strategies, time and preparation time. Okay. If you have desks arrangement like this, we can assign group like this. Group 1, yeah. We can ask them to stand up, yeah. Group 1, group 2, yeah. Group 3, group 4, and group 5. Okay, and they move clockwise. But if you have space, what about your classroom? How your desks, how the desks are arranged in your classroom? For example, is it single place? Like this?
No.
Or two?
They sit in pairs.
Yeah, one desk with 2 chairs.
Bigger desks.
So in this case, how can we adapt?
Standard version.
We can ask them, yeah, to a different corner.
Yes.
Corners or side. Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to walk around the class because we have some small classes.
But here we can ask them to paste, yeah, on the wall, on the blackboard, yeah, on the classroom, and then they can take it back when they go to the seats.
I had one idea. Maybe we could assign like seasons. I don't know, when you're sick.
Yeah.
And then you have like 2 minutes to come up with how you would want to maybe do round robin. Could we try that?
Yes.
Like your team is, I saw some lesson about getting sick. How would you do a round robin? And then your team, the seasons lesson? Seasons, what you do in the different seasons?
Yeah.
I've seen that lesson over and over.
Yeah.
So, and I've seen the one about getting sick. Maybe you know better, but...
Yes, with the first grades we have.
Yeah, for example, fly a kite in spring, for example.
That lesson.
Activities,
swim in summer.
Holidays.
Yeah.
Or
Navruz in spring.
maybe we'll do the season 1, our team, and you can choose another topic, but they can think, just take like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. How would you do this? And you could also have the paper pass around. You don't have to have it on the wall. But
Okay. And perfect, nice strategy, yeah? Why not?
fairy tales. The first group is
Fairy tale.
Little Red Riding Hood. The second group Turnip, and they should write keywords according to the fairy tale. Names, heroes, maybe, and goodness and badness.
And according to standard, we have home reading in from grade 7. We can ask them, for example, home reading, to assign for a specific group with character, story character, and write characteristics, for example, and maybe one fact about this character. What do they remember from the they are reading? And then they move it out and they add. Why not?
And one thing I see people do is you all the time you say, oh well, it's sunny, but you have so many other words with it's not raining, or he is not evil. So you could also include other words to the list, like not is.
Okay, nice strategy. Yes, not repetition. So round robin. Any ideas, comments, please? Have you tried it before? Maybe similar to this? It's new. For example, we can also try that when we have reading lesson, reading text. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can we divide, for example, text into for example, we can ask group 1 to read the first paragraph. Yeah. It's jigsaw activity. No, it's jigsaw, but not problem programming. Yeah.
I have it. Maybe. You have your question on top. You know the questions that are in your book? And then your book, you could pass the paper around. It's just an idea.
Yeah.
The question's on top, and you could fold it. So, you know, like the question is there, and then, you know, this group has to answer. Or I'm not sure how to fold it, but you see what I mean? They would see the question, but they wouldn't see the other answers. So then, it's speaking, it's talking, and they're passing the paper around. Is someone better? You understand conception. Can someone fold the paper better than me? But you see my point. And you pass it around.
Yeah.
How would you fold it?
Like this one, yeah? This one, maybe.
Something like that.
Something.
But the idea is they wouldn't see each other's ideas. They would just see the question, and then after they get it back, and they can see what everyone else wrote. I'm not sure how to fold it. I'm sure someone here is better conceptually.
So there are some ways to do this, in activity. Well, any ideas, please? How, when, and how will you apply this round robin? Maybe in near future. For example, according to our curriculum, we have fairy tales in grades 4, 5, fairy tales. And the whole month we'll talk about different fairy tales. Uzbek and of other countries. Yeah?
We have some team in 11th grade on their copybook, on their books. Here is some team related to environmental pollution. And we can write how can we solve this problem. And on the top of the environmental pollution, and the students give their own solutions. How can we protect our environment?
So, air pollution, water pollution.
In grade 10 we have pollution. Pollution types. Water, 11. Yeah. Water, air, industry,
land pollution. Noise pollution. Yes.
Perfect.
We can adapt this activity.
Pollution and solution.
Yeah, pollution, type of pollutions and solutions.
And later they can give some solutions also.
And if they don't have the language, because I've seen that lesson where some students don't have the language, the teacher could give the answers, maybe mixed up words, or the answers are around the room. The answers could be around the room and the students need to look. Something, because sometimes they don't have the language to...
Or like providing a word bank.
Some sort of help. Some sort of help, like... around the room.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Well, and the last activity that I want to share today by reflecting on video 3, guiding the artist. Have you watched this video?
Yes.
Yes. Are you good at drawing like
No,
Leonardo da Vinci?
unfortunately I'm not.
Or like Michelangelo?
No.
I think yes. No? Okay, good.
Okay, we will
It's
try.
simple. Well, take a piece of paper. For this activity in front of class, we need 2 chairs. Yeah? On a piece of paper, please draw shapes. I mean picture, but like picture, for example, use first, you can ask the students to use shapes. Yeah, to draw picture. For example.
Probably more easier, yes?
Yeah, I mean first step. Okay. Let's try.
Shapes?
Are you ready?
How many
Are you ready?
shapes?
First, let me start, and then we'll see what picture we have. Okay. Please, I need one volunteer here. Magic seat.
The hot seat. You got a minute.
Oh.
With paper and pencil, yes?
Yeah. So, are you ready?
Yes.
I dictate, you draw.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it's good to practice instructions. Okay. Just one thing.
Thank you for helping me.
In the center, please draw a big circle. On the top of that circle, or of this circle, draw a smaller circle.
Looking like a snowman.
On the second circle, on the left and on both sides, on the left, on the right, draw 2 lines. Draw 2 lines.
How long?
Short.
Oh, thank you.
Short.
2, yeah?
2 short lines on both sides.
On the top?
Below the big circle, draw long line. Below big circle, draw a long line.
Oh, 2. I missed that.
On the second smaller circle, draw medium square.
On?
On the second circle, draw medium square. That's all. Please show me your picture. Yes, that sounds like good. Yes. But here, below the big circle, draw a long line. Long line.
You said the second circle because
No.
I thought the second circle was the smaller circle because that was the second one we drew.
Yeah, but I mentioned on the second smaller circle.
No, yeah, I got the square.
On the second smaller circle, on both sides draw lines
And
like this.
You said 2 lines.
Yeah, 2 lines. Both.
On each side.
I have the same.
Okay.
I have the same.
I mean it too. Okay, but anyway, so one mistake, yeah? That's perfect. Thank you. Please. So using shapes, yeah?
Snowman.
It's,
Yes,
it's similar to like snowman.
snowman.
Yes.
Easy.
Okay.
Present.
Huh?
Without present. Without present.
Yeah, without present. Yeah. Okay. Please draw your simple picture, but don't show each other. Yeah. Again, we can use shapes.
Yeah.
Triangle, square.
And I was going to comment, you could do this on your lesson topic.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
could be related. But it doesn't have to. Too simple.
Yeah. Because some students are very shy at drawing, even they are good. So at the initial stage, we can ask them to use simple drawings. Yeah? Have you finished? For example, if you just say, please draw a cat, it's simple. But if you use shapes, yeah, to form the cat, it would be better, rather than just say, draw a cat.
And I remember when I did this with the TCCP, I put the words on the right, on the left, like on the board, because they may not know. In the middle, it could help.
Above or
those words.
Below. By the way, we start learning prepositions, place prepositions from grade 3. Next to between.
Nice.
We have topic my home, my house. My house. It's in October.
I think I may have been there. I may have been at your school when you
did
that lesson.
Yeah. October, it was October.
Yeah, I remember being there.
Yeah. Okay, time is up. Please, 2 volunteers. No chewing gum, no chocolate chips.
Couldn't we do it in pairs?
Just encouragement. But you will have big applause. Hot efforts.
Bahtiyor, can we do it in pairs? So everyone's talking?
Yes, 2, please, 2 volunteers. Come to the blackboard.
I meant, could we do it in pairs so
yes,
practice?
Or you can do in pairs.
So that everyone...
Or you can ask your students at the beginning, yes?
Or elbow partners, yes?
Elbow
partners. Okay? Please, if you are ready, work with your elbow partner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? Please don't show your picture.
You should instruct and
first, then you will change.
Yes?
For example, you start, and you start. And then
okay, ready?
you will change. Are you ready?
Okay.
1, 2 minutes. Start.
Alright, in the center of your page, make a large
In
sun.
the center of your paper, draw a big,
Let me know when you're ready.
big,
In the left corner, make a half crescent moon. It's like a full, it's like half of a full moon.
big square.
Half of a full moon.
And,
yes.
draw,
In the
draw a little one inside.
right corner, make a little girl stick figure
Draw a little
with long hair.
square.
And she is
Please don't show your picture to your
You said
partner.
it's in the right corner.
Inside
Right
Just
corner.
a pic.
Only one. Just one. Yeah.
You did not say which corner.
in the right
Inside
upper
of the
corner.
Yeah. So,
inside the
And she is half long hair. Hair like around the level of her
in the center, draw a half oval.
straight hair.
inside the
In the bottom right corner, make a tree, an apple tree. It's like a round shape with 7 apples. And the tree is about twice the size of the little girl.
little square.
So, and draw
And
and
you wipe
Now, all the way on the bottom of the sheet, there is
outside the
grass.
Okay.
big
All the way at the bottom of the sheet, grass is growing.
If you have finished, just
From the
raise your
middle
hands.
of the page, there is a river. The river is round,
That's so
going around, kind of like a question, like an upside down question mark.
Don't show each other a picture. No.
So
If you
the
have
question
finished,
like a hook and a sickle, and then it goes straight and it touches just the corner of the apple tree.
Now, 1, 2, 3. Show the picture
There's
to
an
the
angry
artist.
little boy in the left corner. Bottom left corner.
Please show your picture to the artist.
Ready, set,
And get your grade.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, you want to show it?
Could you show us?
Nature.
Yes, also
The boy and the moon. The moon.
I didn't say upper left
Yeah,
corner.
you said left corner, so I just.
You said
It's a mistake. No.
upper.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
How about the other groups?
Please, could you show your
TV.
picture?
TV?
Yeah.
Could you show your picture?
The original.
Oh no, it's different.
Can we see? Let us compare.
Oh
Oh, you drew it in your
yeah,
head.
in mind, picture in mind.
Ah, that's hard to see.
Yeah. Now, change your roles.
Alright.
Please, 2 minutes.
Alright. You need this paper.
After finishing, don't show your
Thank you.
picture.
Alright, I'm ready.
So,
Yes.
on the left side,
My mother is calling.
middle of the page, the middle of the page, left side, draw a circle. Then around that circle, you're going to draw circles that are touching that circle.
Same size? Same size?
A little smaller.
In the middle.
So circles all around the circle.
Okay.
Then at the bottom of that circle, draw a line down about 2 inches. Then on each side of that line, draw 2 little triangles that the point touches the line.
I like the stylish. With gestures.
I can't talk without my hands.
It's a robot.
Okay.
Yes.
In the left
Okay. Now,
circle.
in the middle, another circle, another little circle in the middle of your page.
In the long line.
Yes.
In the middle.
Okay. Then you're gonna do like, I guess, semicircles around your circle. A line down. And
Time is up.
Okay.
Have you finished? 1, 2, 3. Show your picture to the artist.
Okay. Oh. I misunderstood the triangle.
The triangles would
I think
remain.
that's
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like a robot.
2 flowers, 3 flowers.
Yeah, we didn't get.
Okay, time. Thank you. Thank you.
How about your team?
But it's the same.
Yeah, robot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sevara needs to go. She's a young baby, and it takes 2 hours to get to Tashkent region. That's why she asked.
Sorry, can we hear listen your instruction? 1 minute or
Mine or
Picture.
yes, picture by them.
Okay. Take your piece of paper.
Yeah.
Please.
No.
And we should draw, yes?
You mean picture?
I think they want us to do the instructions and then
Yeah.
hear what we
With
are.
Ahmed, no.
Yeah. From.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good.
You want me to give it?
Either way.
Alright, you've already done it, so the same one.
Yeah.
Alright, in the center of the page you have a large sun. On the right corner you have a happy little girl. On the left corner, upper corner,
Yeah.
see, on the right upper corner, happy little
Oh, Laura.
girl.
Okay, good.
On the left upper corner, you have a half moon. On the left bottom corner, you have an angry little boy. The happy little girl on the right corner has very long hair, Uzbek style. And then the bottom right corner, you have an apple tree with 7 apples. And then on the bottom of the page you have grass, and on the middle of the page starting you have a river that looks like a question mark. And it goes around the sun and touches the tree.
So, ask to get one.
In mine, I said in the middle left side of your page, draw a circle. Then around that circle, draw little circles that touch the circle. At the bottom of your circle, draw a line down for about 2 inches. Then on the sides of, I'll talk without my hands. On the sides of your line, draw 2 triangles, which I guess is where, because I didn't say, I guess in the middle of. Yeah, so he drew his triangles at the bottom, and my triangles were in the middle. Yeah, that's how.
Perfect. It's good to review practice instructions. Yeah.
Where's the sun? There's no sun. Not the sun.
First it was a big
got.
sun. Yeah. First.
About the flower.
Everything else is good. Oh, the flower?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, it's also good to increase student-student interaction. Yeah.
So it improves listening comprehension,
Or at the beginning, you can ask also to us, to the whole class, to present, to ask two volunteers, brave students, yeah, to present this activity. Okay, good. How can we adapt this activity? To practice vocabulary based and grammar. For example, place prepositions.
Yeah.
Words, for example, flower, sun, I mean, yeah, they learned or they covered in the previous lessons. And we can improve their imagination. For example, you ask them to draw sun. Sun can be drawn differently, like it's
Different style.
Yeah, different style, different design. Is it fun?
Yes.
It's fun too.
And the whole mistake thing, it's actually funny at the end to see the difference in the pictures. And you don't feel like you messed up, because it could have been the person giving the instruction that messed up, or the person listening that messed up, and at the end there's nobody who's, like, there's no pressure, you know? It's fun.
And the main thing that here, of course, time management.
Yeah.
For example, if teacher has for the more than 15 minutes till the bell, oh, that's it, okay. I can let my students draw. No.
Yeah.
It's strictly time management. Because we need time for feedback too. Students need feedback. Okay, here, how can we, for example, you ask it, how can we say on the left or in the left? Students can ask, yeah? Or above, yeah, below, yeah, on the right, on the left. Okay.
I was thinking maybe it could be an end of class.
Yeah.
You could end the class by saying, you know, there's a word, this word in one corner, this word in another corner, this word in another corner. Write one sentence using these 3 words in the middle.
We did it, yes, we did it in Mississippi.
It's possible.
Yes, we did it.
It's
with
important
words,
to have
it's
those
also
little
okay.
fillers.
Yeah, you can ask them write 4 words here and in the
Why
middle
not?
to make up sentences.
And also we can draw a table and just divide them into corners and then ask students to write words according to the corners, on the top or at the middle or in upper, like this.
Perfect.
I think having a pocket full of like 5-minute fillers is an important thing, because when you do have 10 minutes at the end of class, if you don't do anything, it gets, you know, it gets out of hand fast. But if you have a 5-minute filler, you can actually accomplish.
Or in this case, for example, first you announce a home task and then you can apply this strategy. Why? Because for the next lesson, they need to pass your homework, because our students don't like, most students don't like home task assignment. The next lesson they say, oh, you assigned, we did only drawing activity, no homework, dear teacher. So that's why time management is important. First homework. Now we have 5 minutes. Let's do this activity. Okay? Fun and lesson. Lesson and fun. Okay, together. Please combine them both. Okay? Thank you. And this is the end of our today's module 5, increasing classroom interaction. And your home task assignment, read the second article. Okay? And we'll start from discussion.